What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be learning the song Kyoto by Phoebe Bridgers. Now, before we get into it, I would like to ask that if this guitar tutorial is helpful to you, that you subscribe. That would really, really mean the world to me. Now let's get into it. You're watching Logan's Lessons. Capo, 4th fret. We start with the G major chord. To play a G major chord, we will place our middle finger on the 3rd fret of our low E string, our index finger on the 2nd fret of our A. Way down here we have our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of our B string, and finally our pinky on the 3rd fret of our high E. That's a G major chord. Then we go to like a C sus2 over G kind of thing. To do that, we're just going to take our 1st finger and place it on the 3rd fret of our low E, and our middle finger on the 3rd fret of our A string. And for the first verse, we're just going to be bouncing in between those two chords, a G to C sus2 over G. So you strum downwards 16 times per chord. And that's preferably palm muted. Do that with me. So you do that 1 time through for the intro, and then 4 more times through for the first verse, for a total of 5 times through. Moving on, we have the chorus, where we start with an A minor chord. To play an A minor chord, we will place our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, our 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of our G, and our 1st finger on the 1st fret of our B string. A minor. Second chord we have is a C over G. To play C over G, we're going to put our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of our low E string, our pinky finger on the 3rd fret of our A string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and the 1st finger on the 1st fret of your B. Then to a G major chord, which we've already learned. And finally a D over F sharp. To play D over F sharp, we're going to place our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of our B string, and our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E string. Now what you're wanting to do is wrap your thumb around to hit the 2nd fret of the low E string, which is the F sharp. That's a D over F sharp. So we have an A minor, C over G, G major, D over F sharp. But for the A minor to C over G, the strumming pattern changes. We do a down, up, down, 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 down. I'll do that slow. Down, up, down, 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 down. Down, up, down, 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 down. With the emphasis on the down, up, down, 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 down. Do that with me. Down, up, down, 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 down. One more time. Down, up, down, 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 down. And faster now. Down, up, down, 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 down. Again. Down, up, down, 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 down. And full speed. And then you're kind of mimicking the snare drum there. So for the A minor to C, it'll sound like this. The G and the D over F sharp are very similar to the verse, this time just 8 down strums per chord. So the first line of the chorus will sound like this. Do that with me. The second line of the chorus is very similar to that, but instead of going to a G major chord, we go to an E minor 7. So to play an E minor 7, you'll place your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of your A string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of your D, and these 2 fingers down here stay the same as in the G major chord, on the 3rd fret of your B and high E strings respectively. And then you go back to the D over F sharp. So after that, you go back to the first line, and then for the final line, instead of going to D over F sharp, we instead go to an E minor 6. To play an E minor 6, you're going to place your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of your A string, your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of your D string, and you're going to play through your B. And then you go to a C over G. The E minor 6 you play 8 times down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the C over G you play 16. So the whole chorus is A minor, C over G, G, D over F sharp. A minor, C over G, E minor 7, D over F sharp. A minor, C over G, G, D over F sharp, A minor, C over G, G, E minor 6, and C over G. And then you're back into the intro. I'll play that for you. So that drops you into the second verse. The first half of the second verse is identical to the first verse, but the second half changes slightly. You see, in the second half of the second verse, the G major chord splits a bar with G over F sharp. A G over F sharp is like an E minor 7, but you just take these two fingers and move them up a string, so that your first finger is on the second fret of your low E string, and your middle finger is on the second fret of the A string. So you play G down 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to that chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you slide that up, and you play the C sus2 over G 16 times. So the second half of the verse will sound like this. That drops you back into a chorus, which is the same as the first chorus, and then we have an outro. All the outro is those last 3 chords of the chorus: the G, E minor 6, to C over G. Repeated 4 times. You strum the G down 8 times, the E minor 6 down 8 times, and then the C over G 16, like this. You do that 4 times in a row. I'll do the whole outro for you. Last time, you just land on the C. And that is how you play Kyoto. If you have a song request, please let me know. If you wish to be notified of future videos, hit the bell. I sincerely hope that you are well. Please do me a favor and hit that like button blue. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe too. I hope this video has been a blessing. You've been watching Logan's Lessons.